啊，凯西来了，对，
你好，老
哎，
师。
对，凯西今天怎么样？
今天很好。
今天很好。你的周末呢？
我的周末也很好。
也很好。对，你喜欢不喜欢今天的天气？
我喜欢今天天气。
今天的天气啊，对，学校好像上午有那个瓦斯的问题，听到没有？啊，对，乐九来了。对，Have you heard of the gas problem? I think this morning.
Oh yeah.
听到了啊？
That's
对，
crazy.
好，对，乐九今天怎么样？
很好，
今天很好。周末呢？
呃，周末很好，也很好。
也很好。肚子还疼不疼？肚子the stomach.
啊、
Your stomach agreeable now?
我喝 Pepto Bismol。
你现在还在喝吗？Are you still drinking it now? 哎，
不对，不对，
it's getting better. Yeah, I hope that
对，
yeah you have fully recovered. 对对，好，米勒今天怎么样？
我很好，
你
今天的天气非常好。
所以你很喜欢今天的天气啊？对，好，对，嘉旭今天怎么样？
很好，
也很好啊。你的周末呢？
我的周末好。
也很好啊。对，好。这个 Harry 今天怎么样？
今天很好，
今天很好。周末呢？
周末也很好。
也很好啊。对，好。这个汉娜今天怎么样？
今天很好，
今天很好。你的周末呢？
我的周末也很好。
对，你的周末做什么了？
我这周末我有很多作业。
啊，有很多作业，做作业啊。对，好。泰利今天怎么样？
我很好。
也很好。你的周末呢？
挺好吧。
也挺好。周末做什么了？
我本来要跟朋友出去玩，但是他们有功课，所以我们就不去了。
让你失望啊，quite a disappointment 啊。
Yeah.
不能跟朋友出去玩啊，没关系，以后对什么的 time。对，好。我们的那个课程大纲啊，课程进度表呢，在 syllabus 上呢有下节课啊，周三星期三呢有一个小考啊，那个小考可不可以？会不会太快？Would that schedule quiz for next Wednesday be agreeable? Acceptable? 如果太快，就可以跟我说哦，我们可以呢改个时间啊。If it's too early, too soon, then we can always change it 啊。Since 没有人说太快，所以呢，我们就下次考生词小考啊。Then next class, okay, that's Wednesday. We will have 生词小考 okay, again, as usual, it's the vocab quiz 啊。然后呢，这个我们的这个大考呢 the big test originally scheduled for this Friday. I think that we may need an extra session. Yeah. So we want to put off the test scheduled for this Friday for next Monday. 对，这样子啊。Then we'll have more time to reviewed the 2 chapters. Okay, the test coming up next Monday. Okay, would include chapter 27 27课和28课啊。我们说过了 we mentioned that the test will consist of first, okay, vocab, okay, it would be the same in format to what we did on the quiz. 然后第二项 the second section will be translation from English to Chinese, okay, so primarily based on the worksheets. Okay, we will again have another worksheet, okay, after we finish reading our text, okay, and then the third section that's also translation, but it's going to be from Chinese to English, and that will be based on the text that we have read, and then again we are going to read today. Okay, so 3 sections. Okay, it's a little bit more, and then we would spend the whole class, okay, on the test. Okay, so when you've finished the test, unlike the quiz, then you can just take off. By taking off, I guess that turning off your okay computer. Okay, 好，
老师，
对，
小考的信息上 is that just vocabulary or is it vocab and sentences?
just vocab. Yeah, just
Yes, yes.
vocab. Yeah, since as I have explained before, okay, when we are going to have a test, then the grammar quiz will be skipped. Okay, since I figure that normally it's only the difference of 1 session a day or so. So it's kind of, I guess that too demanding, okay, too exhausting to have the same kind of a test, almost same kind of a test, just in 2 classes, one after the other. Okay, so the quiz coming up this Wednesday will be just on the vocab. 好，解释清楚了啊。After the explanation, now 我们可以看我们的课文啊。We can resume our reading of the text. We should be beginning with the 4th, actually the 5th line, yeah, the part of 颂华，对 beginning with 中秋节。好，乐九看到了，帮我们念念啊。
Starting with Songhua.
Yeah, starting with 颂华 and the first phrase is 中秋节. Do you see the part?
对，中秋节，哦，
对，
虽然
对
没有春节
对，春节
热闹，但是它
，yeah， 它
它是一个重要的节日。
对，很好。Okay. 虽然 in the first part, okay, of this one sentence, and 但是 in the second part of the same sentence, okay, it's a pair of conjunctions. In English, normally, one just needs one. Either you can use although, which is semi-equivalent of 虽然 in Chinese, okay? Or you can use but, okay? And that's the semi-equivalent of 但是 in the second part. But very rarely does a person use both in English. Okay? Once you have settled down on although, then you don't need to use but. Okay, okay. Only in a great while, perhaps for emphasis. Okay, then you get to see both of them. But normally, when you use both, it's considered redundant in English, but in Chinese, it's required. So you have to write the extra conjunction of the pair, okay, make the pair complete in Chinese. And then after the second conjunction, okay, 但是, but, you have the 它. This 它呢 is used to indicate an inanimate object. So it's kind of equivalent of the English it. Of course, when you have a personal pronoun, he or she, okay, you use the personal radical 他 ，okay。好，这地方啊，那个乐九翻一翻啊。
Is it, although the Mid-Autumn Festival isn't as noisy as the spring one,
对 ，Spring Festival，
as the
That's
spring festival,
对
it's also an important festival?
对对，很好 ，Yeah，good job 啊。知不知道中秋节？今年的中秋节是什么时候？Yeah, the Mid-Autumn Festival this year falls on the beginning of October, October the 1st. That's, of course, that's according to the lunar calendar. 好，在下边啊，米勒念念啊。对
我们准备了月饼，
对，
水果茶，
啤酒 that's almost a decadent word, beer.
他们准备吃月饼，
对，
烟，
赏，
上月怎么
对
样？
对对，很好啊。The pronoun after 啤酒 after the first comma, okay, 咱们呢 it's a kind of colloquial expression of 我们 we, okay, indicating in this case intimacy, okay, 咱们we pal implied, okay, we're pals, okay. 好 and then after 咱们 you have the pair of conjunction 一边一边 one side on the other side, okay, simultaneously at the same time, 对，好 and then the last phrase 怎么样 okay, 怎么样 okay, literally what type, okay, 什么是how about, okay, what about it, okay. 好，这地方米勒翻一翻啊。
Is it help each other?
准备呢 prepare.
Oh, we prepare
对
the mooncakes, the fruit, tea, beer. While we eat the mooncakes and enjoy the moon.
对这个 watching the moon literally means appreciating the moon.
At what time?
怎么样 how about it? 对 literally it's what's it like, okay, how is it? 对，好，准备呢 to prepare, okay, it's easy to make an association between the characters since 备呢 we have mentioned at the bottom you have the character for rice field, okay, just a checkered rice field. And then on the top, you have a hand looking like a bird's claw and holding a tool, okay, maybe hoe, okay, or spade to dig the ground. So that's the word for to work, to prepare. 好，在下边家旭念念啊。
好，好啊。对了，我们还有一些小礼物要送给他们。
对，你们啊，
你们。
对，好，对。The that's the particle indicating okay interjection, okay, and then after that 对了 okay, 对 itself means right, okay. In conversation, more often than not, just for emphasis, okay, one would use le, okay. Without le, it means actually the same, and it's only that for purposes. 对了, okay. And later on, when we review the different usages of the particle le, we'll see the example like 对了, okay. It has a sense of conclusion. That means almost in the sense of absolutely. So 对了, it has the connotation. You are, okay. 对了, okay, absolutely right. And here, 对了呢 has also a different meaning, okay, as it is here, okay, means accidentally or by the way, okay. And so that learner is also okay, for the emphasis, okay, used in a similar way as the first meaning, okay, means absolutely right. 对，好，这地方对这个家序翻一翻啊。
I guess it means like, I forgot. I actually have another present, another small present to give to all of you.
对对对 ，yeah 好啊 ，okay, that means fine, good, okay, and then 对了 means accidentally or by the way, okay.
By the way, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. All right. 对，在小编凯西念念啊。
我们也要送给你们一些小礼物。
对，礼物啊。The third tone, okay, when I listened to your recordings, okay, I have found actually a good number of cases, okay. When you pronounce the third tone, you want to remember that that's actually a dropping and a rising tone. And since the curve, okay, that one has to go through in pronouncing this word is apparently the longest, okay, since you have to first make the tone drop and then you have to raise it, okay. So you want to take time, okay. So in that case, like, yeah, okay, and 小, okay. All the other three tones, of course, are moving much more quickly, okay, since curve is simpler. Okay. 好，在这一句，the toward the middle, 送给, okay, 送 to give, 给 also means the same thing, okay. And here, 给呢 can be translated into a preposition. Okay. When it's used as a main verb, it's a synonym of 送 to give. Okay. Here you can translate it into a preposition to. 好，这地方凯西翻一翻啊。
We also need to give you all some small gifts.
对对，好，在下边 Harry 念念啊。
我先来吧，立波，这是我给你的小纪念品， 希望你喜欢。
对，好。The particle 把 right before the first period, okay, indicates a suggestion. Okay, so in this case, to translate that particle, you can use the word let. Okay, kind of a suggestion. Okay, let me. Okay. 先呢，这个 we have mentioned that at the bottom you have two legs, and at the top you have a footprint. So that means the footprint, the feet, goes first. Okay, from there you get a sense of first. 好，这一句 Harry 翻一翻啊。
I will go first.
对
立波，this is my no. This to you is a little souvenir. I hope you like it.
对对，希望你喜欢啊。对
I hope you like it.
对对，这个啊 ，again you have a the construction, okay, connecting the modifier 我给你 I give you, okay, to the modified object, small gift, okay. So you can translate, as I mentioned, the noun, modified noun first. This is the small gift that I, okay, gave you or gave to you, okay. And then the first, okay, but if you want to translate but, you can use let, okay. Let me go first, okay, so in that kind of sense. 好，在下边汉娜念念啊。
是毛笔，文房四宝之一，还是名牌的呢。热闹是小纪念品，这是一件大礼物。
对，好。It's actually somewhat a long passage. We'll make a break here. 对，好，在第一行啊 ，the particle before the exclamation mark, okay, 呢 okay, is used, as you can tell from the exclamation mark, to emphasize, okay, what the person is trying to express, okay? And then after that exclamation mark, you have a rhetorical question using 哪儿, okay? And remember, okay, when you use 哪儿, the other interrogative words, okay, and or 怎么, then the negative is actually implied, asserted, okay? That means that the person knows that the negative is actually true, okay? So in this case, 哪儿是, then what is implied is it is not at all, okay? So that's the way, as I mentioned last time, to remember. 好，这地方汉娜翻一翻啊。
This is a brush. This is is it one of the four treasures?
对对
But this is a very famous brand.
对，还是 little means still, okay? So it's for emphasis. You can maybe use the word it's even, even the name brand.
Is this the small souvenir? This is a big gift.
对，这儿哪儿 okay? Since it's a rhetorical question, so you can translate how can this be? That means, as I mentioned, the negative is applied. That means it's not at all. Okay, so how can this be? A small gift. Okay. 好 and then toward the beginning, 文房四宝. 文房 literally means a room of letters. Okay, so that means study. Four treasures of study. Okay, one of the four treasures of study. 好，在小编泰利念念啊。Beginning 对 with 我要the 丁立波 that part, okay, toward the top of page. 我要把它 Do you see it?
OK，我要把它放在我的桌子上，
对
天都能看到它。
对 since this is somewhat short, yeah, would you like to read one more?
你不是喜欢中国书法吗？用了名牌毛笔，你的字一定会写得更好。
对，好。第一句you have the review of the bar construction. Okay. So after the bar construction, a second verb is expected to be there. In this case, 放, to place, to put. Okay. And then after the second verb, toward the end of the sentence, there will be the supplement. Okay. In this case, preposition 上, on. Okay. And then the concluding phrase 看到, okay, of the same line, okay, that's a resulted compound, okay. The second verb 到 indicates a result. So you look, you watch, but if you are blocked by an obstacle, then the result is, even though you try to watch, you cannot see it, okay? So the result is negative, 看不到, okay? And then if there's no obstacle in front of you, 看得到, able to see, okay? And then here, 看到, that means implied that you have seen, okay? You are able to see it. 好 And 看到呢, as you can tell, since it indicates able, so very often another auxiliary verb, in this case, 能 able, okay, is also used, okay, for emphasis, of course. And then the beginning sentence, okay, again, that's a rhetorical question using the pattern 不是 is not or are not, okay, am not. So when you see this pattern, okay, using the negative form, then you know that the positive answer is implied. Okay, so 不是喜欢吗? That means you definitely like. Okay, so and the beginning character after the question mark, okay, 用. It rhymes with 以, okay, so both mean to use, okay, using, okay. And toward the end of the same line, okay, 一定会, 一定, okay, and that verb, okay, used before the verb, okay, definitely, certainly. 好，泰利翻翻这一部分，哈。
I'm going to put it on my table where I can see it every day.
对
And then it's, don't you like Chinese calligraphy? Using this brush, you will surely write the characters better.
对，名牌
Oh yeah,
meaning
using this name brand brush, you will surely write the characters better.
对对，很好。OK，
Famous brand.
对，好。桌子呢，我们说过了啊。It can be translated in English to either a table, as you did, okay, or a desk, okay. And since it's kind of associated with a study, so if one wants to be more precise, more exact, maybe desk would be a better choice, okay. But table is certainly as good. 好，在下边 now it's a new round. 对，这个乐九念念下边一句啊。
Lena, 我给你 was that die or
对，you're right.
带来了一件小
对
物
对，礼物。对
礼物
对
礼物你看看喜欢不喜欢？
对，很好。带呢，that character, okay, in somewhat toward the middle of the second part, okay, means to carry, to bring, okay. And at the bottom, as you can tell, there's a character for cloth, piece of cloth. And in the middle, then you have the belt. And on top of the belt, you have, again, the somewhat like another fancy belt. Okay, so 带呢 by itself, used as a noun, means belt. Okay, like the Bible belt, 圣经带. Okay, so here it is used as a verb to bring. And the concluding part, 看 is repeated here. As we mentioned, when a verb is repeated in Chinese, it has normally two connotations. The first one is a short period of time is implied, okay, by that usage. And the second connotation is the tone when one uses that construction is rather soft and gentle. 比如 we can use the word we learned in the previous chapter, okay? For example, 比如, okay? When you ask a person, like using the verb 坐 to sit, then chances are you repeat it, 坐坐. Okay, and when you use the same word with your pet, your dog, sit, then you just use it once. You don't repeat it. Okay? If you repeat it, the Chinese would think, oh, there's something going on special, okay, in that person's mind. Okay, so that's the difference. Okay, so as you see, 看看, okay, the tone is rather gentle. Okay, 好，这地方乐九翻一翻。
Lena, Lena, I
Yeah.
brought this small gift to give you.
对
At first glance, do you like it?
对，你看看 okay. As I said, okay, the tone is gentle. You can translate it. Would you like to take a look at it? So 你看看 as I said, don't use it just once, okay, with a person. Okay, it's always better to repeat the verb to make the tone softer. Okay, but toward your dog, your pet, don't use it twice. So make the line of a distinction between humans and the animals. Okay, so 好，这个地方。And the previous sentence, 我给你 okay, 给呢 you're right. Okay, you could translate that as a verb. Okay, gave you. Okay, but it can also be translated to a preposition. So in this case, you can say, I brought you, okay, or brought for you, or brought to you, okay, small gift. 好，在下边米勒念念啊。
一条围巾是，我不知道，
丝绸，丝绸 ，yeah，丝绸
丝绸的，
，yeah，
太漂亮。
对，太漂亮了，对。You may want to turn up your volume a little bit 对，很好啊，对，对，好，
OK，
对，
漂亮的丽娜
对，
戴上这条漂亮的围巾，就更漂亮了。
对，就更漂亮了。好。The measure word for 围巾 scarf, okay, is 条。条呢, as you can tell, the bottom character is mu, meaning tree or wood. Okay, and the top part is a hand holding actually a branch or a tool. Okay, so 条呢, from the character with the tree, you know that it's a measure word used to refer to a branch. Okay. The characteristic of a branch is that, okay, a small branch, not a big one, okay, but even a big one. When the wind blows, then the branch, okay, tends to go up and down, right and left, okay, and so this measure word, okay, is used, okay, to refer to those objects that have some kind of wavy, up and down, meandering movement, okay, like snake. So when you say one snake, okay, 一条蛇, okay, because the snake moves, okay, right and left, okay, just like a branch, okay, in the wind, okay, and also 河, river, stream, okay, 一条河, okay, because it also meanders, okay, so this is the kind of measure word, okay, for those objects that have the waving movement, like 围巾 scarf. Since it's in a way, it's like a river branch, okay, soft, and it can be moved around, okay, right and left. So that's the reason why 条 is used with 围巾. 好. After the last character, right before the exclamation mark, okay, you have a character 的. 的呢 is used, we know, okay, to describe, okay, an object. Okay, it can indicate possession, or it can indicate the quality of the object. So in this case, 丝绸, okay, 丝 based on the duplicate image of silk, okay, it means silk or satin, okay, so it refers to the material of which the scarf is made of. So, oh, it's made of silk, okay, and the context, okay, is clear since they were talking about 围巾, okay, at the beginning. So once the context is clear, then one does not need to repeat the noun once again. As I've mentioned, Chinese are fond of cutting corners, okay, in their use of a language. Whenever it can be omitted, you can be sure they will omit it. Okay? And so here, grammatically, if you want to make it clear, okay, complete, you can repeat the noun mentioned earlier, which is 围巾，是丝绸的围巾. Okay, but the Chinese normally wouldn't do that. To them is a waste of time. 好，在下边啊，the last part of actually third line, okay, 就更漂亮了。就 it can mean then or for emphasis indeed. Okay, so in this case, okay, actually it can mean both. Okay, then okay and indeed. 好，这个地方这个你了，翻一翻啊。
So like this scarf is made of silk.
对 ，silk， 对
Okay, and it's very pretty.
对
The pretty like Lena's pretty scarf, right?
，this the adjective 漂亮 describes Lina. So
okay.
yeah,
So pretty Lena
对
put on the pretty scarf,
对
it'll become even more pretty.
对，是这个意思啊。好，对 ，so it's a kind of kind of a flirting expression. OK， 好，在下边嘉旭念念啊。
是吗？
对，
我那儿有你说，你那儿有你说的那么，
对 ，You're right. Yes.
漂亮。
对
小云，真谢谢你。对我来说，这是真好的礼物。
对，非常好。The second sentence, okay, using the rhetorical question, okay, the expression are, okay, as we mentioned, okay, since it's a interrogative particle, okay, neutral word, okay, and in this case, a negative form, okay, will be expected in one's answer. Okay, so it means, oh, no, not at all. Okay. And then toward the end of this line, okay, after the comma, 真呢, means really, truly, 真. Okay, it has an eyeball on the top, and on top of the eyeball originally it's just a straight vertical line. Okay, and that's the character for straight, as in straightforward. Okay, use as for negative symbol here, since 真, true, real, okay, suggests straight, okay, instead of crooked. Okay. And then you have toward the end, 对我来说 literally means to me. If you come to speak to me, okay, that means you can simply translate to me, okay, as I see it in my view, what have you. Okay. 好，这个地方嘉旭翻一翻啊。
She said, "Is it?" And she's saying, "Where am I beautiful?" Right? Is that what it means?
Yeah, literally it means where, okay? And it's a rhetorical question. So you can translate, how can I be the pretty or as pretty as you said? Okay,
And then Xiao Yun,
对
thank you so much for getting me this gift.
对，真的
Yeah.
really, truly, okay, I'm truly thankful. 对，then 对我来说 okay, the following part, do you want to finish translating the whole sentence, the whole part?
Oh, I missed part of it.
对我来说
Oh,
so literally,
yes,
yeah.
Thanks for telling me. What?
You can just simply translate it to me, okay?
Oh yes. Thanks for speaking. Am I crazy?
Yeah, literally, it means say if you come to speak to me.
Oh,
But in this context, okay, you normally would translate it to me, in my view, okay, as I see it, okay, what have you, okay, you have many
okay.
choices, okay. 这是最好的礼物. Then the last sentence.
Thank you so much for the gift.
This is 这是最好的礼物. This is
the best gift.
对 the best gift. 对，好，对，好。凯西再念一句啊。
我没有更好的礼物送给大卫。我到他喜欢中国音乐，就送他一套音乐光盘。
对，很好。The word, okay, measure word used toward the end of that part. 一套音乐光盘啊，套呢 it consists of actually two characters. On the top is 大 big, and at the bottom is 长, or used as an adjective, pronounced as 长, meaning long, big and long. And so it's a measure word, okay, together means set. Okay, so set, that the measure word normally suggests big volume as well as actually long length, okay, when it's displayed. 对，好，这一部分凯西可以翻一翻啊。
I don't remember, what does doll mean?
更 you mean the fourth character? 更呢 is
No,
no.
the second part, like 我和岛他喜欢. What does doll mean?
我知道 that's
yeah.
a verb, yeah, to know.
Never mind.
对对，
Thank you.
好，
Okay, so I don't have a good gift to give Dawei.
对，更好 better.
He likes Chinese music,
对
so I'll just give him a music CD.
对对，这个一套 means a set, okay, literally a set of CDs, okay. And the 就呢 at the very beginning of a concluding sentence, that means then, okay. 好，在下边 Harry 再念一念啊。
你们看，我收到的礼物最好了，一套音乐光盘，是中国民乐，谢谢。
好，对，这个这一部分呢没有什么这个难的生词啊，那个 Harry 可以就翻一翻啊。
Y'all see, I have the best gift. One set of music disc
对
It is Chinese folk music.
对
Thanks.
对，很好。The second part again is the construction, connecting modifier to the modified noun. And so you can translate, okay, the gift, okay, the modified noun first. The gift and then add a modifier that I received is the best. Okay, so 好，对。这下边这个汉娜的念一念啊。
The next sentence.
对 ，the next one。
不客气，一点儿小意思。
对，好，好，we'll make a break here 啊，对，客气，客 means a guest，气 means air， and literally means the atmosphere, okay, that one actually creates for a guest. 客气 literally, and means modest. 好，这一短的句子，汉娜翻一翻啊。
It's okay. It's a little small. Isa means like gift.
对，you can use the other word token. It's a small token. Okay, a gift. 对，好，这一部分也没什么问题，没什么问题。那我们今天就上到这边啊。对，那个保重。I will use this word. Okay, take care of yourself. 对，再见。对。